What was I going to say? Ow! Anyway, one of the things that is missing from my truck is a bench seat. Again, apologies to Grandpa in episode 1 of this project, where I said I thought it had bucket seats. He was right, because I did find a original sales brochure and it was strictly bench seats. Well, trying to locate a bench seat for this truck has been difficult until I started thinking hot rodding is all about heat, cut, bend, weld, and make it work mentality. Here we have a cab from a square body STM. It still has its bench seat in it. Granted, it's going to be narrower than what would originally been in the truck, in the F-150. But that's not going to stop me, because I need a bench seat and I'm not paying $800 for a used one, and honestly $1,000 for a TMI or similar, universal seat just ain't going to cut it for me. So I'm going to undo the floor mounts in here. Hopefully I located all of them before I pushed record, otherwise this is going to be a weird video. And take this out, and then I'll mock it up in the truck, take some measurements, and then eventually it'll get cut in half, extended and whatnot, and sent to an upholstery shop. Which, now that I think about it, in the long run, is probably going to cost about the same as shipping in a brand new upholstered seat. But I can do a center console and cup holders and everything else the way I want it to whenever I get ready to do it. But right now, here's a bench seat that's costing me nothing, and we'll make it work. Oh yeah, passenger door doesn't open, so get in the front corner. It's going to be difficult. No way. Yes! Easy win completed. My screwdriver needs to go back on the shelf. And ta-da! There's now a bench seat in this truck. Obviously I gotta change out lenses to get better perspective shots. But it is definitely short, and my guess of about 8 inches is not too far off. And the idea is focus. Yeah, right here in the center, cut it, and then extend it. And what's going to be right here is basically a center console and cup holders. And then the shifter will go obviously right in front of it. Get centered over the steering wheel. I might still have to change the steering wheel some to get the right driving position, because this is still too far back. If this was just, you know, a little bit more of an extended cab, it'd be alright as far as putting roll cage in. But I gotta move the seat forward just a little bit, get the right angle for the bench seat, and basically fix it in place instead of having it completely adjustable, and start measuring for other stuff. The primary theme that I was trying to accomplish was this video, because I was trying to do a theme, because all my videos have kind of been a hodgepodge of a mess. I tried to work on specific aspects of the build and try to complete them, and instead of just doing a tremendous amount of body work, which honestly could be a lot worse, but it's a disaster of my own making, really. But to fix the bedside and get it straight and whatnot, I only have a couple of dents on the cab that need to be pulled out, and everything else be ready for, you know, scuff up and primer. But I was trying to go with a search for the easy wins. So pulling the seat out of the S10 was pretty easy. I mean, it only took me about 10 minutes total to find the right size socket. I had to go back for a normal ratchet because my powered one I couldn't swing right. But 10 minutes to pull a bench seat out of a cab sitting on the ground, and luckily the back glass was already out of it, because that just made getting access a little bit easier. And I thought I'd go for another easy win, and that is what you see me doing right now, trying to attempt to pull the old races, the bearing races, out of this axle housing. It got a little bit crazy. I got mad and had to turn the camera off, because I was like, these things should not be this stuck in there. I tried to, you know, fire, make it expand, cold water, you know, to make the bearing race kind of shrink just a little bit. It was a chore. It's not one I was particularly happy with how I executed it, because I think it still should have been easier. I should have had it didn't go the way I initially thought, but trying to go for the easy wins, and this one here, took me a minute, but I got it accomplished before the end of the day. Oh boy. When all else fails, get a bigger pry bar. And thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, leave a comment, do whatever you think is necessary. But thank you.